Hey guys, Sean with American Window Concepts. Here's a special one for you. I made a mistake on an order. I was supposed to order everything in the house nail fin, which is this guy here. This particular line item, I accidentally ordered it retro flange. Well, you can't install a retro flange window in a new construction building. I called up Anlin and ordered a brand new frame only, no glass, no sash, because we're going to reuse everything that's in this window and transfer it and rebuild into this frame. The first thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take out the fixed pane of glass. I'm gonna show you how to do that. First, I'm gonna do my gloves. Now, these are cut resistant and they're great for gripping. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take this here putty knife and I'm going to separate the glass from the frame. So let's do this now. So here's what you do. Nice and easy. Set it between the glass and the frame. Don't jab it in there, don't be crazy. And I'm gonna gently feed it all the way across. And I'm gonna do that all different directions. All right, there we go. All the way around. So I'm just gonna go in one more time. Just make sure everything is all separated. For those of you watching at home, you're like, where's your glasses? Where's your sleeves and everything else? Well, I implore you to do that. You know, if you're gonna be doing what I'm doing, but I've been doing this 23 years, I'm just gonna risk it. So my glass is separated from the frame. So I'm gonna take this, I'm gonna spin this around. And people ask me all the time, well, how in the world are you gonna pull glass out of this frame? Because it looks like it's sealed all the way around. Like there's no way you're gonna be able to get glass out of here. So here we are, this is the outside of the frame. A little dirty, but I don't care because this frame is kaput as far as I'm concerned. I'm gonna grab a nice chisel, and here's a nice little mallet. I'm gonna start in the center here. Give it a little tap, nice and easy. And just keep doing this. Once you've got that first one off, I'll just come to this corner here and I'll just start here and I'll give it the old little twist. Look at how easy that comes out. Grab it and nice and easy, little bits at a time. Pull it out, no rush. Look at how easy that pops out. Now, remember I showed the glass was separated. So here's what we're gonna do. I'm just gonna come in here, I'm gonna push at the top, holding. What happens is some of this butyl here gets caught on the frame. And rather than try to He-Man it out of there, give it little light pushes and it will eventually start to separate. You're gonna probably see that with yours if you're doing this as well. There it goes, so it's out. I'm gonna grab it, and here is your sealed IG unit. We're gonna reuse this, we'll clean it up, and we're gonna put it into this window frame. The seal that's left behind is still kind of hanging onto the frame, and then you have the two-sided tape, which is what Anlin does on the stay bars. Okay. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna take this sash, the movable part of the window, and put it on this window. So well, half the job is actually just me doing this. There we go. Put this over here. How hard is this, right? My goodness, Sean. The stuff you get yourself into. There we go. Push down. And what do you know? Half my job is done. So, Anlin has the window set up so that way I can glaze the three sides that need the NovaGuard. They've so graciously put the tape here for me, the two-sided tape. I don't have to do that part. Thank you, Anlin. Got the glass unit out. I'm gonna set it on these little blocks here. I'm gonna take this fresh razor blade and I'm just gonna scrape off the edges. Just clean off that mess, all right? So I don't want this here because I don't want this to mess up the seal that it's gonna, it's gonna need in the new. Fresh razor blade is the key here. How easy that stuff peels off. My glass is ready to go. So here's the NovaFlex specific to glass and vinyl adhesion. So I'm going to obviously cut the tip here. All right, I set it in just like this, all right? And we are loaded. I'm gonna seal this. There we go. Look at that bead. Not too small. Now, when I'm doing this, I wanna make sure that my glazing channel, that I'm not doing it on the very, very corner edge, furthest away from the glass, because why? You're not gonna get much of a seal. And I don't wanna put it too close to this, this edge here, because if you smash that glass in, all of a sudden you have all this ooze out. It's not easy to clean. I'm just gonna take the putty knife and I'm gonna split and grab this little cap here. And now, this is sticky. This is waiting for the new glass to come in. Let's grab our glass, low E to the outside. And that's what we have. These are important. Why, you might ask? Because if it's raining outside, this channel here is gonna fill with water. You don't want your IG unit, insulated glass unit, to be sitting and resting in water. You want it to hover over the top of this. So you have your glass stops here, or actually your glass shims. All right, here we go. We got one shot at this, one shot. So once that tape grabs, we're done. Set this in. Boom. And last, I'm just gonna put in the glazing bead, and that should be it. Sometimes it comes a little larger, but we'll see how it works out. Shorties first, I look to see how it's gonna work. Pop this in with your fingers. That's a little bit long. So what I'll do is you just cut your little 45s, just cut a little bit now. There, and there. Voila. Let's change tools here. All right. I don't hit it all the way in, I just hit just this part in for now. I'll do this to the other side. Same thing, start it, push it in, get it rolling, right? There's our 45, and hey, this one actually fits. Let's see how this looks. Start it. Ooh, that looks good. That should fit. Should fit. If it doesn't, well, I'll just trim it a little bit. We are in the bottom piece, all right? Got our miter, let's see how this looks. It's a little long. Take my cutters, give it the old clip. You wanna kind of match that 45-degree angle. That's nice. All right, and that's perfect. Okay, so now we have essentially went from a retro window that was the same size, but should have been a nail fin. So we are set here. The last thing I'm gonna do, window screen. And Anlin has cool little crescent springs that are punched into the frame. So it's not like they're hanging out on the corner here, you know, and you plunge them in before you put your little plastic piece one side to the other. Not little plastic pieces. And you just slide that up into the track. We are done, guys. We now have fixed my error of ordering this thing a retro flange, and we have our nail fin window. So that is how you deglaze and reglaze. Everything is all fitting, looks good. That'll dry, seal perfectly, and the customer will be happy and know none the other. I hope this was a cool video. Thanks for hanging in and watching me do what I did for many, many years. If you have any questions about this, put them in the comment section below. Have a great day. Hey guys, if you live in the Ventura or Long Beach area and are interested in a free in-home estimate, go to our website, AmericanWindowConcepts.com, and we'll reach back out to you as soon as possible. If you guys find this information valuable and you want to continue to learn more about windows and doors, subscribe to our channel. Thank you so much.